Hello everyone, welcome back to another quarantine vlog. So I'm gonna catch you guys up on what has happened while we have been apart. So as you can clearly see, I'm not in Irvine or like in my apartment or anything like that. I think last vlog I ended by saying that my boyfriend and I were going to go to the desert at his family's house so that we can just go ahead and buckle down there. We were actually supposed to leave on Sunday because today is Monday. We're supposed to leave on Sunday, but we ended up leaving that Friday because California got put on like a lockdown, like the entire state got put on lockdown, so we didn't want to be stranded in Irvine, and we just bugged out at like I think like 11 or 10 p.m. at night. We just got in our car and drove to the desert. So we've been here for a couple of days and I like love it here so much. George doesn't as much as me just because he has sensitive nostrils and it's very dry up here, but I just love being able to like open the window and see so much nature. Again, like I said in the last video, I didn't go to my parents' house because there are two people in my family that are or could be immune compromised, and I was sick. Apparently I've been running really low-grade fevers for quite some time now. Ever since we got here, actually, I was running like a low-grade fever up until Saturday night that it stopped, but I didn't want to expose anyone to any type of sickness and have them be really sensitive to getting the coronavirus. So I'm just like here for the time being. I don't know for how long. I have this really weird thing about overstaying my welcome. I don't know if it's just for like my family, my Cameroonian family, but I feel like for a lot of the Cameroonian or African families that I see, you can have anyone just come to your house and stay there for a long period of time and your parents will never say anything. They'll just keep feeding them and keep being welcoming to them, like just have like an extended guest for like almost like a year. But I feel like that's not American culture, I guess, so it makes me very on edge when I feel that I've overstayed my welcome. But they're all really nice to me, so that's just me. That's just me being weird. My days thus far has been actually really chill. Like I said, I'm really lucky that I get to be in this environment. It's like perfect and I love it. So I think I'm just gonna take you guys through a day in my life during this crazy time. It's gonna be the same as it's been for the last 2 days. It's the same but different, but I figured I would still go ahead and show you guys just so you have something to watch if you're bored or if you need a little escape from what's happening right now. You can watch me and be bored with me or just vibe out with me. This morning I woke up and did yoga. It's actually like 1 p.m. now. The time isn't going by slow. I'm just going by at like a really snail pace because I don't have anywhere to be or anything to really do. So I woke up this morning, went outside, and it was beautiful. I did some yoga. It was back and booty boost with Katharina R, and it's part of the Core Power Yoga on Demand thing, which I love that they're doing that. Love that. It's free. I will have that link down below. The one that I specifically did today, it kicked my ass completely, but I loved it and it's free, so I'll have that link down below. But I did that this morning and just like chilled out with my boyfriend, with his dogs, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and go make breakfast or lunch and just, I don't know what we're gonna do today specifically, but I will take you guys along anyway depending on what we do. I hope you guys are doing well. Whoever's watching this video, I hope you're doing well. I hope that things are maybe looking up for you, and if they're not, hang in there and we're gonna get through this together. Welcome to the vlog. And I'm already hungry again, so rip to my figure. But I think that in a little bit we're going to go on an outing to the only place that we can go to right now, which is the grocery store. We went to, I think it was Costco the other day, and near Irvine there was a lot of like empty shelves, but here it's still pretty good. People aren't panic buying that much. I mean, there were like a lot of people in the store, but they aren't like panic buying. They're more just kind of like shopping. I'm going because not that I need anything, it's just kind of fun and it's nice to get in the car and drive and go somewhere. And I think George is coming too, and his mom is going to take us. I think she's shopping, we are not. We're just there to have a good time. But I guess I could show you guys my outfit for today. I guess here is kind of a better look at what we are working with today. I'm just kind of leaving my hair to do whatever it wants to do. I'm not really seeing anybody anyway, so it's kind of like whatever. And you can see kind of the full outfit, especially this top. I think it's so pretty. And my shoes right there, and also dirty laundry as always. Saw a man with a Trump hat on, so I came back inside.
Really?
I got scared.
If you were a dog, which one would you rather eat?
If I was a dog, which one would I rather eat? Mint or brushed bones? Let me get that for you.
Probably this one.
Okay, why did you ask for my opinion if you're not gonna take it? Sir?
I don't have anything to say for myself.
Just got back from gardening. I look so crazy and sweaty because it's so hot outside, and I love this little hat. I feel so Caucasian in it. But yeah, we just got back from gardening. I think right now we're gonna go and read up on, I think they call it the Quonset. Not the Quonset. Is it the Quonset? I don't know, but they have like a little deck up the hill or something. I don't know how to describe it, but we've been going out there to just go and read. And I just finished the book that I started to read 2 days ago. I finished it last night at 1 a.m. Do you want to choose my next book?
I said you want to see your next book that I've chosen.
Okay, you've chosen the next book for me. Okay.
I heard it was good.
Jitterbug Perfume
Definitely
by
read it.
Tom Robbins.
Everyone needs to read a lot.
Okay. Well, I guess this is my next book for the next couple of days, but I was reading 1984 by George Orwell, or rereading it, because I'm pretty sure they assigned this in high school, and I read it then. I may have skimmed it because when I just reread it, it seemed a lot different. None of the characters are likable. Winston says a lot of really messed up things in it, really problematic things in it that I just, yeah, I don't know, but obviously would recommend. It feels weird recommending a classic, but I would recommend it. It was cool. So yeah, that's what we are about to go do. I know a lot of people are not starting book clubs, but should we start a book club on this channel and talk about books? Should we? Anyway, that's what we're about to go do. I'm gonna switch into some shorts because it's so hot outside and I am wearing sweatpants. And I always wear sweatpants, and I was dying in the garden, high key. I switched into this top, but it was still really, really hot. So I'm gonna change into some shorts, and we're gonna go up and read for like, do you want to do like an hour or two? 2-ish hours of reading today. Changed, and somehow I'm still wearing all black. Well, a little bit of white. Finished dinner and my skincare, hence why I look so shiny. Why does my forehead look so big? Holy crap, Rihanna who? Anyway, I actually didn't end up finishing or even really starting the book that I took up to the little place, because I got there and there's just a lot of things going on in that book, and I think I want to focus on reading from other authors that I generally just like more. I think the main one that I can think of right now is Anne Rule. I love like true crime books, and she's like the queen of true crime novels. It's kind of like the True Crime Daily channel here on YouTube. I watch that all the time. I'm addicted to it. It's like a little rabbit hole. Once you start, you can't stop. So I think I'm just gonna try and order books online and have it shipped here, because I think I will be here for a while, a lot more than I thought I would be. So at least past like Friday and this weekend. So I think I'm just gonna have books shipped here. But I stayed up at the little reading place there for a while until the sunset came, and it was so beautiful. Just like that little area right there is stunning. Like I love that. I fell asleep too, cause just the nature sounds and the sun and the birds and just like the rustling of the trees, it was just great. Like I love being up there. That's most of where I spend my time anyway, so I love that. Yeah, just finished dinner. I did my skincare, hence why I'm glowy like this. And you guys can see like my skin is spazzing out just a little bit. I'm getting my period, and every single time I get my period it's bad, but every time I get my period in the desert it's a lot worse, because I think the air is so dry that my skin just spazzes out for the first couple of days that I'm here, because it's not used to how dry the air is. Like it's really dry, to the point where we have this little Vicks thing to like breathe in through, because it is that dry. I haven't really had to use that much of that because my nose isn't that affected, but George does use that quite often because it gets kind of like painful to breathe sometimes, because the air is so different. But my skin is passing out, so you guys can kind of tell. I have like a big bump right here. I had this one right here, but accidentally, I think in my sleep, I like ripped it, and now it's like a dark mark. But I'll just show you guys the skincare that I brought for however long I'll be here. I have my handy dandy Glossier bag that I carry everything in, and you have my edges control right there. But I think the most important thing that I have that's kind of keeping my skin really well, obviously you guys already know if you've watched all my other videos before, I tend to prioritize just hydrating my skin as much as possible. So all of my products, which are all from Wishtrend, are all hydrating, and you can see they're also empty because everything went so crazy. I didn't have time to get some new ones, but I probably will sometime later tomorrow. But the main thing that I've been putting on my face, especially at night, is this overnight spa mask. This is one of the best-selling ones on Wishtrend, and I can definitely see why. It's awesome. I love it so much, and I put it on so often. I just put it on now, which is why my skin is so glowy. It just like packs on the hydration, and I don't have to buy anything extra. I did leave my cleanser at home, and I might need to go buy another one at the store. So I've just been using this Noxzema one that was already here, and it works pretty well. I love Noxzema products, they're awesome. And also like this one right here, I don't know exactly where this is from, but I found it and I used it, and it's not irritating my skin, so that's good. I will be ordering like books over probably starting tomorrow, so if you guys are reading anything cool, please drop it down below in the comment section, so that I can check it out, because I definitely need some book recommendations. Again, like I said, I love true crime stuff. I love things that I love books that make comments about society in all different kinds and shapes. And yeah, if you guys are reading anything interesting, please drop it down below. I would love to know how you guys are also spending your time during these crazy uncertain times. I know that here specifically, I think we're gonna try and limit how much we go out, because I've been to the grocery store now twice, and I think we're trying to do it like once a week. From what I've been seeing, I don't know how soon we're gonna be able to stop this whole quarantine things, because I know a lot of people aren't taking it too seriously. A lot of us young folks aren't taking it too seriously, and I can't really get too mad at that because I was almost one of those people. As I told you guys before, George and I were supposed to go to Miami for spring break, and when all of these things started happening, we kind of held off on our tickets, or at least on canceling our tickets, because we were kind of just like, oh, you know, we're young, we're not gonna get it, we're not at risk, it's totally fine, it's not a big deal. But it is a big deal, and I'm so glad that I'm not one of those people on South Beach right now partying it up, because I may not be at risk, and you might not be at risk because we're young and able or whatever, but you know, your mom, your grandma, somebody else's mom and grandma, you could give it to, and that's horrible, 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 horrible. I hope they wake up soon, because the more people ignore it, the more us young people ignore it, the more we're just gonna have to keep going on this quarantine, and it's gonna be terrible. All I'm saying is I would hate to be responsible for making like my family sick, making somebody, and especially making somebody else's family sick. Just because it's not affecting me doesn't mean it's not affecting somebody else. Just because it's not affecting you doesn't mean it can't affect somebody else, and we all need to think about each other during this time. I always end my vlogs the morning after I'm supposed to end them, I know, but here we are doing it again. I went to sleep last night, I guess, and I just woke up a little anxious today, just because I'm getting all of like my syllabuses and stuff for my spring quarter classes, and I specifically signed up for like a stats class, and I'm so bad at math, you guys. Like, I know I've mentioned it before, but I'm so bad at math, so it just made me really anxious to think about the fact that I have to take it online, which kind of essentially means that I may have to teach it to myself. And when I say that I'm like dumb at math, I mean that I am dumb, like just dumb at math. So it kind of made me a little anxious. And then there's stuff with like law school deadlines and things. But I did watch this little video that I want to I'm probably gonna put in the description box or something, but it's like, I love Italy, and they're suffering so much from this, and I really, really, really hope that they can recover, because I've been there and it's beautiful and the people are amazing. And I was watching this video compilation of the Italian mayors just like going in on the people that they're meant to be serving for not social distancing, and it's the most, like, the funniest thing ever. It's just so direct, something I wish that us here in the United States we could have, because honestly they're speaking truth, and they are literally yelling at the people to like stay indoors. It's the funniest thing ever. I will include it in the description box below just to lighten the mood a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I just picked another book to read for today, or at least the next couple of days, until my book order from thrift books or wherever I'm gonna order it from comes in. It's another George Orwell book. This time it is Animal Farm. I don't remember if I read this one before. I think maybe it was assigned and I just didn't read it, but it seems interesting. Love George Orwell, so I'm going to be reading that for the next couple days. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are staying safe, practicing social distancing, and just being nice to everyone, especially yourself. And I will see you guys in the next video.